Hey, everybody. Good morning. Happy Friday. I hope everybody's doing well and you got a little bit of rest from that amazing push. We are a third of the way into, or just a little bit over a third of the way into our 90-day run. And I've just been so encouraged and invigorated and inspired and motivated off of all the success and the running that I see happening. So keep it up. You're motivating all of us as well. I hope you took a little bit of a breather, maybe a day, just to recharge. We definitely want to make sure that you are staying well hydrated, well fed, well worked out. You're giving your mind a little bit of a break so that you can keep on going for these 90 days. If you haven't done so, it's Friday. Maybe you just take one day this weekend to shut it down, recharge, recalibrate. All right. And make sure you're setting goals for yourself. Goals are really what is going to keep us really on track to hit the milestones that are important for you to reach everything that you want out of this opportunity and more. So if you're not setting a goal, if you are afraid to set a goal, if you've never been successful hitting a goal, work with your upline. It's so critically important to do so. And then also it's a great way to back your way into what your daily method of operation should look like. So if you're looking to add 2 new customers this month, how many people do you have to reach out to in order to get 2 new customers? Do you know that number? Right? That's something that we can calculate. If you want to get 2 new partners this month, how many people do you need to reach out to? So a couple of things on today's lesson. First and foremost, we have a phenomenal opportunity tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, we host an opportunity call. It's short and sweet. Question for you. Who are you inviting to tomorrow's opportunity call? Okay, who has expressed interest? Who are you talking to in the DMs? Who do you know that you can invite to this new opportunity call that's in your warm market? Who do you know in your hot market? Who are friends and family members that you could just say, hey, I would love for you just to know what it is we're doing. Would you come be a fly on the wall? This is just a 25-minute presentation. It's a webinar. It's just one way. You don't even have a chance to ask questions. If you want to ask questions, we can set up a call with Christy or your upline, but you need to make sure you're leveraging all of these events and the opportunities every single week. The only job you have right now is to go invite, right? It's not to put the presentation together. It's not to have a Zoom. It's not to know how to do a webinar on Zoom. It's not to deliver the presentation, right? It took me about 7 hours to be able to deliver this thing in a short, quick 20-25 minutes. It takes time to do this kind of stuff. Okay. We're not asking you to do any of that yet. You need to soon. You just need to focus on recruiting. Who are you bringing to tomorrow's call? We are going to get started right on time. So make sure you're there right at 11:30 so that you and your participants can catch the vision. If you have not been to one of these on a Saturday, make sure that you do it. So then you know what it is and you know how to position it appropriately. But this is just for anybody who is looking for an opportunity to earn money online. Perhaps this avenue is one that will work for you. You'll know after these 25-minute webinar if this is something that you want to pursue further or not. Period, end of story. It's that simple. Okay, so today's lesson is all about how to leverage your story online, how to leverage a vulnerable part of your life, a piece of your story. So we talk a lot about our product story and our business story, right? And how we are paid storytellers. But if you see a lot of us online, we have a life story and it continues to change and shift every single day. So there's other parts of my life and my story that I can break up into these small itty bitty chunks and I can tell through a post, right? And the more vulnerable you can get, the better. So a couple of things, Eric had Fraser Brooks on today, and Fraser talked about a time where he was totally unsure that he made the right move. So he left his network marketing company and decided to go out. He wanted to be a network marketing trainer and started pushing content every day. He was going live, pushing content. And all the big leaders in network marketing were out to shut him down. And they would, write nasty comments and don't follow this guy. Don't listen to this guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about, because it was a little bit different than how they were instructing their people to move. And so Fraser literally had a breakdown, and he was in a parking lot and he was feeling awful and he didn't know what to do. And he went live and talked about it and he was in tears. And you know what? He didn't go live. I take that back. He posted a picture and he wrote about it. And the love and outpouring support that he got from showing, and it was raw and it was real. And he wrote it right at the time that he was feeling all those things. And it was incredible how many people came out to support him, and how many lifelong supporters he has still from that one moment of vulnerability. But what it taught him, and what I think we all know, is that we connect through our vulnerabilities. It's nice to show the nice cars, the trips, the vacations, all of that is great. We all want more of it. You need to do it. If it's something that's into, you know, that you're passionate about travel, you definitely need to put that out there. But we connect through the vulnerabilities. We connect through, you know, not being able to see our children. Some of these dads out here, you know, are going through bad divorces. We connect through, you know, the guilt that we put on ourselves being a mom. We connect through, oh, I grew up with an alcoholic father, and here's some things, some hard lessons that I had to learn, right? Oh, I figured out the reason why I've been dating narcissists. Oh, so this type of stuff, you know, oh gosh, I've always been, you know, my happiness has always been attached to, you know, my body image. If my body doesn't look right, my happiness is off. So this is all real stuff. And it's just a small piece of who you are. But if you can tell a part of that story, then you're going to connect with people that relate to that, right? So that's the reason why we say to post about things, the 5 things that make you you, because you know, you're going to connect, that's a connection point, and people buy and join teams of people that they like, they trust, and they admire, and they have something in common with. That's the part that, you know, you have to have something in common, something to talk about. So if you're not telling your story, a piece of your life story, doesn't have to be your Juice Plus story, doesn't have to be you're leaving your job or your desire, just a piece of your story, then I would encourage you to start doing so. There's something with the algorithm that is important for you to understand too. If you can get somebody to say congrats in the comments, or congrats and keep it up, then that is going to, oh no, congrats and you got this, congrats and you got the same thing for happy birthday, happy anniversary. But when you say that in the comments, it sparks the algorithm. Okay. So if you can post something, so let's say I posted something vulnerable, and then at the end, my call to action was, you know what, a lot of you have inspired me. So, you know, just if you wouldn't mind, if you're one of my cheerleaders, we all need cheerleaders. If you wouldn't mind writing, you got this in the comments. That would, you guys have no idea how much that would mean to me, and how much that will support me, because there's still some days that they're not the brightest. Some days aren't the brightest for me. Something like that, spark something. Congrats. Are you congratulating your team members? Are you something to, you know, hey, give my girl a shout out, hit her up with a congrats below. Something like that to spark the algorithm. But the moral of this lesson is to make sure that you are connecting through the vulnerabilities, and show a vulnerable picture, show a picture of you. And then also you can write the script. You can also go live and share too. Just make sure when you go live that you're putting a very compelling headline. And the hashtags, if you're doing it on Instagram, to work the proper algorithms. Okay. So you guys, you need to be posting every day. If you're not posting things, you know, I posted something one time and it was insane how many people hit, but I said, did you know that I was married to a sex addict? And I said, yeah, me either. Right. And I can make it fun now. I'm so far away from all of that. I figured out why I chose that man and stopped choosing that type of man. But it was insane how many people and anybody else that, you know, kind of had the wool pulled over their eyes in a relationship came out, right? So my girls came out to support me, and I even got a new partner out of it. So, you know, you just want to share anything that you're comfortable with, anything. I never felt like I was accepted as a child. I never felt like I fit in. You know, I'm not happy unless I get to go to the gym, whatever it is, just share a little bit and see who comes out, but make sure you write a call to action in the post so that you can identify who's seeing. A lot of people are looking, but they're not commenting. So hope you guys have a great Friday. It's not even 10 a.m. here. We got all day and night to work, and have a great day.